All right, y'all. So this is all very good because I can start back my messages. And the message that I have is actually very ironic for everything that's going on. Okay, so of course, follow this channel, follow my other channel. I won't be posting on my other channel for a little bit, so if you like this message, subscribe to this channel. All right, so this one is trauma such as bullying, rape, and abuse. Okay, help a person store up more fire. Okay, so I'm actually going to be using tarot cards with this. Okay, just because since I'm not doing it, I'm going to be like trying to mix them together, but in a way whereas I'm not still, you know what I'm saying, combating all my energy to that. Okay, so first of all, we're going to touch on melanin. That's number one. Okay, we're going to touch on fire. So fire, when we think about fire, you think about melanin, you think about rage, you think about jealousy, envy, hatred, anything of a passionate emotion. That's pretty much where fire stems from. A lot of times when you think about Black people, you think about melanated people, or you think about strength, integrity. I'm not saying that you have to be Black or melanated to have these things, but when you think about passion in general, you think about pain, you think about trauma. Okay, a lot of times the reason why I'm going to be using Black people, melanated people the most is because we're talking about fire. Okay, now you don't have to be Black to be a fire. Okay, but this is like gonna be my example today. So say for instance, you guys know that of course Black people were put into slavery, whereas like they were beat and abused and all this other shit, right? So it kind of grew this type of rage, passionate energy, whereas like you'll see someone like on TV doing sports or acting and they're so passionate about it, they're so creative about it. It's because a lot of these things stem from the alchemy of this emotion, okay, which is fire. Okay, when you think about fire as well, you think about rebirth. Okay, you think about the ashes. Okay, so a lot of times when a person is tormented or abused or whatever like that, it basically stores up passion. Okay, because if you think about it, if a person does something to you and you're upset with them, you're passionate towards your feeling about what they've done to you or about what has happened. Okay, so anytime that you build up aggression, anytime that you build up some type of fiery energy, it stores up and it then becomes, depending on how you allow it to become, either Mars energy or Aries energy, okay, which is Mars energy. Okay, so a lot of these things pretty much coincide and deflect the magician, okay, which is magic and all of these things. Okay, so a lot of times as well, if we're talking about like abuse and trauma and all this stuff, okay, building up and storing up that energy, a lot of times the easiest way to alchemize the energy is to create. Okay, you also see a lot of people who have like a lot of passion, rage inside of them. The Ace of Wands is also smoking. This could be marijuana, this could be anything of that nature. But you also see a lot of these people, the root chakra is highly aspected in their life. Okay, and if it's not, yeah, the Knight of Swords. And if it's not, that means that they've alchemized that energy inside of them enough to whereas they don't have to overwork the root chakra or that fire energy inside of them in order to like get their point across or to feel better or anything of that nature. Okay, so let's see. Okay, because all these messages, they kind of have like, they're kind of symbolic type energy. So that's interesting. Yeah, we have sorcery, like I just said. This is all based on the magic that a person has. Okay, so the pain that you go through basically determines how magical your life will be, basically, or the things that you experience in a negative attribute determines pretty much where you'll go in life. It says, I think the niggas are scared of us. So yeah, okay. Signs and symptoms is underage in line. The prophecy is here 44, so we're all on the same path. Also, that's like witch-like energy. Okay, if you're ever dealing with this type of energy, I don't know, I'm seeing red. If you're ever dealing with this type of energy, this is symbolic of magic, okay, or magical elements being used in your life. Okay, okay, perfect timing, strength card. okay, the devil. I'm also getting resisting temptation is always the best.